Hello and good morning. I thought I would pop in and share our new morning basket routine. Good morning, everyone. Hi, guys. All right, I'm going to try to set up my tripod here. I think it is working. Okay, here we go. Hello. Good morning. I thought I would pop in this morning because this is hi Shelly. This is our second day of our new morning basket read aloud time together in the morning. So before I get started sharing it, I'll introduce myself to those of you who are new here. And Jessica, hi, I saw you pop in too. I am Mary, and I blog and have a Facebook page at notbefore7.com and Twitter. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 children. Hi, Carissa. They are 13, 11. Good morning, Meg. I'm glad you're live for the first time. They are 13, 11, 9, and 6. Well, almost 9. And I am a big fan of Brave Writer. And on a Periscope, just a little bit ago, she shared about morning basket time and how she started her morning routine and started her day. So we decided to adopt it, and I thought I would share that with you all this morning. Good morning, Deshelle, and good morning. I saw Sarah on there too. It's good to have you all here this morning. So we have only been doing the morning basket time for 2 days. This is day 2, and we've already had interruptions. My son had piano lessons. That's where he is this morning at 10. And my daughter, who enjoys doing schoolwork with other people, took her math down there to do at their house because they have a daughter who is the same age. And I am finding that she is more eager to do her math when she's sitting there with a friend. They're not even doing the same lesson, but they just sit in the same room and do their math together. So that's where they are right now. But here is the plan when they return to kick off our morning. So Julie just talked about spending the morning. Wow, Dubai. Well, welcome. Julie talked about spending the morning doing a little bit of reading time together, having some nonfiction, maybe doing myths or fairy tales. And I've kind of just adopted to what I think would work well for our family. So we have tried to do geography now for forever, and it never clicks. So I decided we'll start our morning time with some geography. So this is one of my atlases, and this is the one I'm actually reading out of, this one here. So yesterday I gave the kids all their map of South America to just color while we read during morning time. So I have them in here. The kids all colored their maps. We didn't even really talk about it a lot. I did read the introduction in here to South America. That's my husband. He is actually a geography major, wheel spun pot. So he's very glad that we're still committing to attempting the geography. So I just read them in the atlas, the introduction to South America. And we went over some of the pictures and just talked about South America as a continent. Today, the second day, we will actually label this set of countries, just maybe the name of the country and the capital, and I will read the section on just that country. And while they label their individual maps here, I actually have a really large map, and I'll share on my blog where I can print. You can print these maps, but I'll show you guys real quick. We might, you never know. This I will fill out with them. You can print these online. So it's 3 sheets of computer paper by 3 sheets, and then you tape them together. So that's probably actually how we'll end our morning basket time today, because we'll head into that room to sit at the table and do our labeling. But geography is one thing we'll find in the morning basket. And in that spirit, I just thought we'd also, that would be my focus for picture books, is to get South American tales. So I often order books from the library and I never get around to reading them. It's just really hard with 4 kids of all the varying ages to remember that. So National Geographic has a huge, oh, that's great too. Yeah, there's a lot of sites that you can print these out. And it's not my strong suit either, Jessica. That's why I'm forcing it in the morning basket time. So this is the tale we'll read today. And it is a tale from the Andes Mountains. So I just thought, you know, we'll pick some South American tales and just make a whole month where we've done the physical geography of South America, and then some of our picture book time can also be from South America. And then I've gotten little other stories and tales. We're also reading one, wow, an entire wall. That would be unreal. Okay, this is another book that we're just reading one house in each day. This is called If You Lived Here, Houses of the World. I saw it somewhere online, and basically each day it shows you a different type of house that people lived in. So this is the Pueblo, and here it gives you the information about the time period that people lived in that house and what type of people. WhatWeDoAllDay.com. I'll have to look that up. Thank you for sharing that. There's really great comments here. I can't always keep up with them, but guys, definitely read them and look up some of these web sites. So this one's If You Lived Here. And we did the log cabin so far, and it told which presidents lived in a log cabin and that kind of stuff. Today we did the chalet. So we talked about in Europe where they have chalets in the mountains where there's snow. I also have been meaning to read this with the kids and had not gotten to it. So this is now in our morning basket, Lives of the Scientists. And it's just some cool information, very short little biographies of the scientists. So yesterday we actually read a scientist from very early on, Zhang Heng. And it was literally just these 2 pages. So it's not an overwhelming amount of information. So Galileo seems to be the longest one so far, and it is 4 pages. So nothing, 5, I guess, too overwhelming. And it has some pictures. So the kids have enjoyed listening to this. Oh, somebody else just said What We Do All Day. And yes, Jessica, my goal tonight is to get all of this on my blog, the entire morning basket. So whatwedoallday.com looks like a great site. I've seen it suggested now twice to get some ideas for your morning basket routine. What else is in here to do? Oh, this is our current read aloud book. We will actually end our morning basket time with this one because my oldest daughter is 13 and she's doing her own book. She's doing Anne of Green Gables this month. So she can either stay and listen to this if she's enjoying it, but if not, she has permission at that point to leave and go do her own independent reading. Well, I read that to my other 3. And then I'm also using this time to then do our history or science. Right now, we'll be reading and finishing up a chapter in Exploring Creation, Human Anatomy, and we will do that also. Oh, and I have one last thing I've added to our morning basket routine. So we won't do science every day. Other days we'll do history, and we'll kind of go back and forth. I bought these vocabulary cards. They're called Marie's SAT words, and I bought them forever ago, and I haven't figured out what to do with them, but they're very cool. So I thought we'll use morning basket time to go through a word. Maybe do 2 or 3 each week and just review our words. So they try to do it where there's a visual. So for ecstatic, we have these clouds in the sky. Ecstatic. The ecstatic girl found herself on cloud 9 after being accepted to Boston College. Intensely happy, blissful. So this is helping us remember that when we're on cloud 9, we're ecstatic. And I think we might just go over some of these words. There's actually, I have a box. It's like a huge box of these words. So I thought I'd just throw some on a ring and go over them and then do another section. So I think this will work well. So it's kind of helping me get to things that I always want to get to, but I don't. And really, gosh, if we just got through morning basket time and threw in math, we'd almost be done for the day. So today, I do try to find something for them to do. So yesterday they colored their South America maps while I was talking. Today I have some timeline figures from our history lesson that we may or may not even use today. Oh, you know, the cards. I'll tell you in just 1 second. So today they'll color in timeline figures while I talk. So I just try to keep something in there for them to do while I'm talking and reading. The Marie's SAT words, I will show you. I found them used in Raleigh. We're really fortunate. We have a homeschool store, so they sell new and used material, so you can consign your material there. It's really awesome. The Marie's SAT words are on Amazon, but I think they're like $50. So here they are. I found them used at the homeschool store for just a few bucks. So that was worth it to me because I had them on my list and have been looking at them. And you can see there's a huge amount of these cards. So I thought that's a great idea to get some SAT words. Wow, Snap Sprite, you are in Dubai and you have been to the homeschool store here in Raleigh. You are a world traveler. So there they are. It just shows you like altercation, the cat fight, and that kind of stuff. My friend Jessica wrote in the comments, apparently snap words is another vocabulary that maybe is more appropriate for younger kids. Seeing as that I have a 13-year-old all the way down to a 6-year-old, I felt like Marie's words would start accomplishing some of that harder vocabulary for my 13-year-old, but also with the pretty pictures and all, my 6-year-old wouldn't be completely bored out of his mind, and maybe he'd pick up some good words. That's crazy. You lived in North Carolina. Wow. Must be interesting in Dubai. That's a big change. The Scientist book. Yeah, this one I'm really enjoying. Simple. Lives of the Scientists. I'll hold that up a second. Oh, let's see. There's the author. Again, just simple stuff to kind of get our brain mentally charged in the morning together. And I did want to do fairy tales or myth. And one thing that I saw, sorry, I'm typing on my computer. Multicultural Kids blog. Okay, gosh, you guys are giving me so many great ideas. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own replay, which I hate doing, just so I can write all these down. This is awesome. One thing I've added, I want to do fairy tales. I always feel like the 6-year-old, I forget to do things with him. And everyone should know some fairy tales and stories like Cinderella and Three Little Pigs. So somebody on Facebook yesterday, I don't know if it was in Brave Scopes or where, posted that on, I'll show you. There is a, oh, popped you right off my tripod. That was lovely. On Amazon, there is a show called Draw Me a Story, and it's all of the little fairy tale stories in 7 or 8 minute blocks, and it's an artist drawing the story as it's being told. So I decided that we would also start our morning basket time with one of these movies. So this morning, and they're free if you have Amazon Prime. So I was going to pull up this one because we watched it, so it shouldn't take forever to load. But see how he's drawing it while you're watching it. And it was pretty cool.
Eldest, I have
they
an idea.
All enjoyed it.
We can buy some bricks and build a house for the three of us.
So if you get Amazon Prime, that's actually free. So that is our morning basket time. I think Julie said they spent about an hour in their morning basket time. I don't think we spend quite that amount at this point, but we're just starting. We're good with that. But I think the little show will add to it. We just started that this morning. And again, we're homeschoolers, got to be flexible. So today we got through the Show Me a Story on TV, and I read our Houses of the World before my oldest and my 8-year-old headed down to piano lessons. And the other two did math and grammar with me, and now we're waiting for the other two to come back, and we'll finish morning basket time. So I look forward, hopefully some of you will be inspired to share what you're doing in your morning routines at home, and just some great book titles. I think my favorite book titles have come from other fellow Brave Writer moms who are doing Periscope and sharing on Facebook. So take some time and maybe put that together. And I will put all this on my blog tonight while I'm at my daughter's gymnastics practice. So again, that's notbefore7.com. And that way, if you need any of the titles, and I am looking forward to spending some time tonight looking up some of the blogs and what we do all day. And there was another one written in here. So have a great day, guys. Happy Thursday. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing, Brian and VA. I wonder if that's Brian and Virginia. Only because my sister's name is Virginia and we call her VA. So I just wonder if that is Brian and Virginia. All right, you're welcome. Oh, it is. That's so funny. We call my sister VA. Va. We've been writing Va on things forever. So that's really funny. Well, nice to meet you, Virginia. Bye-bye.